my darlings, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Chrissy. I'm so pleased you could stop by. I would love it if you'd subscribe before you leave. To my OGs, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so YouTube can tell you every time I upload a new video. Today I'm going to be playing with this Nomad Verona Amore Morte palette. My dear friend Teresa has brought this for me, and so I'm going to create this look using some of the palette. I was going to do a full pink one, but I fell in love with them a few more shades. So if you'd like to know how I got the look, please continue to watch. My darlings, today I'm going to use this beautiful palette that my dear friend Teresa Mulhern brought me. She is a diamond. So this is the Nomad Verona Morte palette. So she is beautiful, and so is the palette. This is the gorgeousness. We spoke about this on Teresa's releases and rants a few weeks ago, and it had just been brought out, and it's beautiful. And she says this is such a Chrissy palette, and she phoned me up. She messaged me the next day saying, "Did you buy it?" And I was, "No, I'm on a no buy. I'm being good." And so I didn't. So she says good because it's on its way to you. I've bought it. And so Teresa, thank you so much. You are such a diamond. You really didn't need to do it, but I do appreciate it because I hadn't tried Nomad Cosmetics before. So we're going to delve in. I did want to dedicate a look to each side, but I'm looking at it now, and you can really mix these colours up. It is beautiful. Right, let's stop nattering and let's get some swatches done. I ain't done no swatches for ages. Look at those. Oh my days. Those are absolutely stunning. Wow. But what I will say is I think I'm going to have to do a look using a mixture, because that is going to be far too bright just to use the one side. But oh my days. They are certainly not disappointing. Look at that for a palette. That is, I've gone a bit off here. I don't know what I was doing, but look at that. And I think there might be a couple of multi-chromes in there. That purple at the end seems to be sort of changing colour as I'm shifting with the lights. So it's going to, I think it's going from like a sort of greeny to a purple. Don't know whether you can see that. But oh my days, that is beautiful. I'm going to put an eye base on. I'm going to mess around with my eyebrows to make them a little bit more presentable, and I will be back with you. Right, eye base on. Brows we won't talk about. I'm literally listening to or watching Teresa's releases and rants as I'm doing it, and I am crying. She's got a lady on there called Jane, and she is amazing. But I've just come to the part where it's only very on in the episode when she says there's many more opinions but they're not valid here, and oh, fantastic. Love it. So please go and watch Teresa's releases and rants every week. You'll know what's coming up, and it's just a laugh for about an hour. It's great. Right, okay, so I digress. Let's get into this. I don't know where to start. I will be perfectly honest. Let's have a look at the names of these. Paradise Cupid, Balcony, Rose Love Romeo, Light Comedy, I Will, Tomb, Morse, Inferno, Juliet, Death, Poison, Dagger, Tragedy, and Dark. Obviously, as you all know, this is a dedication or a sort of adaptation of the Romeo and Juliet, because obviously the balcony is in Verona. Italy has got a very sentimental spot in my heart because my dad was Italian. And so I do love anything Italian, I've got to be perfectly honest. So, right, stop chatting crap and let's get on. I'm going to start with dark, which is the dark purple, which is this one here, the last one in the palette. I'm just going to map out a slight sort of shape. Now, I haven't used Nomad, as I mentioned before, so I know they are very popular. It's just a pain in the backside to get them in England, if you want the honest truth. I mean, what I might do is on the way back from a holiday, I'm stopping off firstly in LAX. I might have a look in the airport to see what makeup they've got. So anything from America should actually be in the airport stores, I'd imagine. Well, I'm hoping. So we will see. I've got totally wrong brush here. How are we all, my darlings? I have been a bit missing in action this couple of weeks. I'd like to say it's because I've had that much to do, but I've just felt crap. As you noticed last week, I'd done a sort of collection and a talk over, which I very rarely do. But you hadn't got to see my face then, had you? So I think there's an advantage into some things. That is very dark. It's beautiful. It is really, really rich purple. I don't know where I'm going with this. We're just going to have a little play and see where it takes us. I don't want to go too high because I do want to do some, well, quite a lot of blending actually. Let me know what you've been up to. I've got to get round to answering my comments as well. I haven't forgot you. I have read them. It's just been one of those months. Nice. That's just sort of peeking above my crease when I look forward. Obviously, I'll lose a lot of the colour on my lid because of my droopy hooded eyes, so I do have to make sure I've got a little bit there peeking out so you can at least see a little bit. I'm going to go with the lighter purple, which is called Dagger, just to slightly blend that out. So I'm just going to go just to soften this up slightly and just to bring it a little bit further up. That's blending beautifully. Hardly any effort whatsoever. Look at that. The colours go together so well. Move my mirror there so you can't see my ring light at the back of me because it is really distracting. It's distracting to me, so God knows what it's like for you. That is beautiful. Wow. Oh, Teresa, you've started me on something now, ain't you? Lady. You know what? This is so matte, so dark, no fallout. So whatever pigment you're getting and picking up on the brush, you know it's going to go on your eyes. That's beautiful. Teresa, what you done to me? I can just feel my bank account sort of just dwindling. It's bad enough as it is without without this. Right, I'm going to go with this first pink here. It may actually be, I think it might be a little too pink. I'm going to try a little bit of the grey first. Whether it's going to be too dark or not is a different matter. But this was going to go from a pink look and it's gone to the dark side. Oh my days, that's my life, innit? Over on the dark side. Yeah, I need a little bit of pink in it, you know. It wouldn't be a Chrissy look if you hadn't got any pink in it at all. But even that is blending that purple out so effortlessly. Pink, this might be a mistake. I'm just using, look, the slightest amount. It might all go to pot now. I am just using a dab. Now it's fine. I don't want to put too much on because I don't want it to be the sort of full focus of this look. Right, I'm going to attempt just to do the slightest bit of black just in the very outer corner. The black is called Death, of course. It is super black as well. I don't really go for black very often unless I love a black and silver smoky look, I must admit. Just want to put it there. Right, let's have a little look now. I've got to use this one, and I have I might put a pink with this one, so let's have a little look. This might be too dark. This probably could do with being on a lighter. Yeah, it could have probably been done with being on a sort of a very sort of light coloured eye. But it's very nice. Look at that. Oh! And it is multi-chrome. It's going from silver, green, purple, I think some blue in there, but there is pink as well. It's beautiful. So wherever you're looking, you're going to get a different look. I need to put some pink on there, don't I? Definitely. Okay, so I will go with this beauty here as well on the inner part. Let's have a little look at this one over here. So what happened to the bright pinky? I really didn't think I was going to do this colour today, so it just shows you, it just depends what mood you're in, doesn't it? I'm not saying I'm in a dark mood. Very rarely I'm in a dark mood. Got too much niceness going on in my life to be in dark moods, but you know what I'm like with purples as well. Out of everything, I think purples is my favourite, come what may. Oh dear. Oh! You're going to hear some really strange things coming from this room today. Right, so the purple was called Tragedy and this pink is called Cupid. I think I'm going to have to use a little brush for this though. Yeah, my nails are too long. Okay, I think I might have to change my mind on this one. Like I say, it needs the heat off your fingers for this. It's beautiful. It's got the lighter shades in this one, obviously. Whether I should be using two multi-chromes on my eyelid at the same time is a different matter. I'll put this on and then I might just add a little bit more of something else. You know, I'm so indecisive. When I've got all these beautiful colours in front of me, it's just, I'm spoilt for choice. got it. This is the brighter pink one called Romeo. That's going over into the purple better. It's a little bit more closer colour, so you're just not swapping from one to the other. Wow. Right, okay. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Shut the palette and walk away. I'm going to use this blue out of the Mitchell colour case. I will put some purple on with it as well because I just want it to be a slighter colour difference. Yeah, that's not as dark as it is that one. Okay. Not as bright. Right, I put a liner on. In the end, I used the Mitchell Graphing liner. Mascara. I'm going to use this one again from Ciarte. I liked this one the last time I used it. This is from the Robert Welsh collection. I'm going to go off and do my base. I'll leave it running so you can watch it if you want to. If not, I'm going to go back to the palette in 2 minutes to use. So give us a second and I'll be back with you. Right, I'm going to go back to the palette. That blush palette is divine. I've used Rose and then I've used a little bit of milkshake. Strawberry milkshake, is it? Oh, man. I forgot what it is. I think it says yeah, milkshake. So Rose and milkshake, and they are beautiful. This is a mixture of 12 blushes, and some I've got a nice little shimmer to them. Back to the palettes. I need to put some under my eyes. I'm going to carry on with that purple theme, so I'm going to put a little bit of the dark one and the dagger one, which is the ones I put on first, because obviously I've put blue in my waterline and it is a little bit too blue. I may change it later. I doubt it, mine, not at this stage. But let's have a little look at this. So I'm going dark first, which is the darkest purple, which is this one. Look at these have stayed on. I know I ain't been doing a lot with them, but they've stayed on. Sometimes they rub off as I'm going about my merry business. I haven't put any highlighter on you either. I don't know whether you've noticed, because I want to use probably the same one under on my inner corner, and I'll probably use the which one? Sleek. I'll go back to that so often, it's unbelievable. So this is the dark, which is just giving that beautiful purpley shade, especially on that blue eyeliner, and I'll just soften that up with this dagger. So gorgeous. I love this palette, Teresa. I'm just indebted to you. I really am. Wow. Highlighter. I could have used that purple one I've got from Revolution, which is really pretty, but I'm going to stay with the pink because it just adds that little sort of injection of pink that I wanted anyway. So let me grab my sleek one in. This is the one I use the most. It is a Solstice. I always go back to this. It's a tenner, and you get 4 shades. 2 of them are cream and 2 of them are powder, and they are glorious. This is probably way past its sell-by date, but it still keeps on going, and I do like it. So, you know, I'm not going to chuck it, am I? I'm going to go with that brightest pink one. That's the one. It just sort of finishes it off, because I've done a couple of those shades that sort of go in different variations of purple with pinks in them. Yes, very nice. Just a little bit here and a little bit here. I perhaps need to get a backup of this. I don't know how long it'll take me to use it, but it's there, isn't it? And I'll put a little bit on the cheeks. Not too much, because it sort of highlight your texture as well, but it is icy, it's pink, it's beautiful. I love that highlighter. Now a setting spray, and then to find a nice lipstick to go with it. What do I want to use today? I've had this for ages and I've never tried it. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter, and everybody raves about it, so let's have a little look at it, shall we? That's really violent out of that little little bottle. Wow. My darlings, that's my finished look for today. I really enjoyed using this beautiful, beautiful palette. I am so in love. So if you have enjoyed watching me do my makeup look, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. That would be amazing. And if you haven't already and you do like the look of my channel, please consider subscribing. I will be back with you really soon. So I'd love it if you would join me. Until then, please take care of yourselves and stay safe. I love you loads. Bye.